Hey there, everybody. Today's video, I'm going to share with you the pros and the cons of living in Lebanon, Tennessee. So if you're thinking about making that move here, you want to know more information, you want to know the good and the bad of actually living in Lebanon, then stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Greg Spackman. I'm with the Living in Nashville, Tennessee channel. So if you're looking to learn everything about what it's like to live here, eat here, sleep here, play here in the Lebanon area, Nashville area, then click the little button to subscribe to my channel and the bell to be notified every time I do new videos. I've been getting a ton of people lately that are reaching out to me about making that move to Lebanon. So I decided to make this video. So keep watching. So let's start off with how to pronounce this town. Most of the people want to pronounce it Lebanon that are moving here. And when I first moved to Nashville, I was pronouncing it Lebanon, and then someone told me it's Lebanon. So pronounce it Lebanon, and then they won't think you're not from the area, but that's how it's pronounced. Pro number one of living in Lebanon, Tennessee is all the hiking, the swimming, biking parks. They have a bowling alley, they have a flea market, an antique mall. There's also a drive-in movie theater nearby and a creamery. They have an outlet mall, and I'll show you where that's at right now on the map. As you can see, it's right here. So that is pro number one, all the things that you can do in Lebanon. Con number one is going to be your traffic around town. So traffic around town and around Lebanon High School during school times is pretty rough. It's nothing like what you'd see in Los Angeles or Atlanta or Houston or Dallas or something like that, but it's traffic for here because what normally takes you minutes or seconds to get through takes you a few extra minutes. So that's traffic for you. And as you live here longer, you get used to the way that the traffic patterns are here. Pro number two of living in Lebanon, Tennessee, and that's lots of new construction homes. They're more affordable than other areas, definitely cheaper than, say, Nashville or Franklin or Brentwood. And it is just a really good place to buy a new construction home. So let's look at some of the current home prices for sale right now in Lebanon. Here we are on my website, thespackmangroup.com. I did a quick search. This is showing condos, townhomes, and single-family homes in the area. It looks like there's 578 homes that are for sale right now in the area. And as you can see, here's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath townhome for $285. That's coming soon. We go to a 284.33 townhome, 284. I'll just keep scrolling down the list here. Here's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, $399. As you can see, you can get some really good value here. Here's a 4.3, 3,200 square foot home, and this one is gorgeous, $825. Here's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,200 square foot for $1.3 million. Oh, that's on 576 acres. So yes, you can definitely get acreage here with your home in the Lebanon area, which is amazing. And that's what a lot of people are asking. They want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acres of land. They want just enough so you don't have the ability to high-five your neighbor, but they don't want a ton of land that you got to mow and take care of. As we keep going down here, here's another one on a little bit of acreage. 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,000 square foot, $764. Here's your standard 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square foot for $399. Here's an 8.65 acre place, $1.6 million. We just keep going down. Just to give you here's a 5.3, 2,600 square foot, $564. You're going to see a wide range of prices here in Lebanon. Let's see what the most expensive home is. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $6.7 million. It's going to be on massive amount of acreage for that price. I got another 6.7. The least expensive home, like right here, one under contract, a 3.2, 1,200 square foot for $159. Probably needed a bunch of work done to it. Here's a 2.2 home for $160. So that kind of gives you a good idea of the home prices in Lebanon. You can see it goes from 200,000 all the way to 6.7 million. You're going to be able to really stretch your dollar living in Lebanon. Although you are one of the furthest areas away from Nashville that it kind of counts as the Nashville metro. So just know that as well. On number two of living in Lebanon, and this is something a lot of the locals complain about, and that's the growth. All of the new construction homes, all the building that's going on there, the expansion, everything that's changing. Lebanon is changing from what it was, just a smaller town, into this bigger town. And as more and more people move there, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, which is happening all over Middle Tennessee as more and more people flood to the Nashville area. Pro number three of living in Lebanon is going to be your access to the Cumberland River to the north, which that feeds into Old Hickory Lake. And also you have Percy Priest Reservoir as well for you to use for all your water sports, from boating, water skiing, jet skiing, just all of that. It's super fun to go hang out on both the Cumberland River, Old Hickory Lake, and Percy Priest. All of them are good. You're going to figure out which one is your favorite if you're a water type sports person, but that's pro number three. Con number three of living in Lebanon is going to be your nightlife, and your nightlife is really, really poor. You're really going to be you're into Nashville to get that, and that's 30 to 40 minutes away, depending upon where you live. It can be up to an hour if you're in the far, far parts of Lebanon, but just know you aren't going to be moving to Lebanon area because of the nightlife, so it really won't be a con because you'll know that. If you want nightlife, then we really need to help you find something within the Nashville area, and there's lots of little areas depending upon if you want a single family home, townhome, or condo around Nashville. Pro number four is also con number four, and that's the rankings of Lebanon. So let's cover them. These are according to niche.com, and let's open those up now. All right, so overall, niche.com gives Lebanon a B grade. So they give it a B plus for public schools. I've heard the public schools are semi-decent in the area. I don't think they're the greatest. There's better schools in other areas, but that's just what clients will tell me and some of the stuff that I've read. C plus for housing. I'm not sure why they give it a C plus, more like a B plus in my book because of the lower cost for new construction and the lower cost of housing, but who knows? B is good for families, B for jobs, B minus cost of living. Give it more like a B plus cost of living, B plus for outdoors. Once again, this is more like an A minus because of your access to the outdoors. C for crime and safety, B minus for nightlife, A minus for diversity, B minus for weather, B minus for health and fitness, and B for commute. I'm going to give the commute more like a C plus because traffic out 40 East is not all that great in the afternoon and the morning if you have to do the drive into Nashville. Looks like there's about 37,000 people roughly that live in Lebanon. This home price, ignore that. That isn't right. Here are our other rankings. You can see it's the most diverse suburb in Tennessee, number 10. The best suburb for young professionals, number 27. And suburb with the best public schools, number 29. Here's why they gave it crime and safety ranking C. As you can see, assaults were higher than the national average. Murder was higher than the national average. Everything. Robbery, I guess, is lower, so that's good. Burglary is lower. That's good. Theft is lower. And motor vehicle theft is lower. It has some higher and lower. Here's your schools that they give a good ranking to. And then one other review that I want to share was up here, which I forgot to mention. They rate it the number 3 best place to live in Wilson County. So those are your rankings overall of Lebanon, and that's why I gave it both a pro and a con, because some of the cons are going to be cons for you that make you not want to live there, while some of the pros are going to make you want to live there. So it's just up to you, and we could definitely chat about that when you reach out to me and the team. Pro number 5 of living in Lebanon is that it's a small town feel, but a larger town. So it still has that friendly feel, friendly vibe of the people there. And it is a great place to live as far as that goes with the small town. Pro number 6 of living in Lebanon is going to be your job opportunities. There's an Amazon fulfillment center there. They have a Cracker Barrel. They have Cumberland University. You can get a local job in the area, or you can travel on to Nashville to have a job there. Just job opportunities are pretty good in Lebanon. And then you have Mount Juliet right next door that has even more jobs as well. And then you can cross over into Gallatin and Hendersonville for even more jobs, which makes it great for that. Row number 7, and this is something I didn't even know till I did research for this video, but they have this thing called the Wego Star commuter rail service, and it's one of the 7 stations. So it's a great way for you to commute into Nashville. I didn't even know we had any sort of rail system in the Nashville area. I thought it got voted down. They wanted to expand it, I guess, and put a bunch of money into it, and then they shot that down. But hopefully we will grow more public transportation, maybe do some sort of light rail system that, shoots you out from Nashville out to Mount Juliet, out to Lebanon. Then you can take that rail system and go south into Franklin and Brentwood and down to Columbia, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, that area. Then have one go out west, out to like Fairview, Kingston Springs area would be really cool. And that would be really amazing if we could get more public transportation here in the Nashville area. So hopefully this video gave you some pros and cons of living in Lebanon, and you still want to make that move either to Lebanon or you want to talk to me about a different area. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's talk about you moving here to the Nashville area. And until next time, I'm out.